I can't believe we're going to be behind on the review.
I know. It's not like we would be out before anyone else, but I wanted to have it out sooner than normal, you know?
Did that chicken just come out of our ceiling?
I really need to get that hold of Limbo fixed.
It isn't true.
I'm sorry, Twilight. It's true. They're out of muffins.
No!
Twilight.
Oh, and you overslept.
The bus for Camp Everfree leaves in 10 minutes!
Twilight being late for something. Okay, I'm calling it right now. This has to be some kind of nightmare.
Nightmare or not, we have Pinky acting crazy in the first minute of the movie. This is gonna be good.
Am I the only one who thinks she might make a better alarm than an actual clock?
Apparently so. Who doesn't wake up to an alarm clock right under their pillow?
Me? I think the better question is why in Celestia's name Twilight would need, well, anything her friends just packed.
All that pointless stuff, and Applejack questions the one article of clothing Rarity wants.
Wait, Rainbow Dash was helping Twilight with another bag. Who threw her picture in there?
Maybe it was... Wait, what's going on here?
Midnight Sparkle!
Oh, I see how it is. We can't have an inner conflict episode for Luna in the actual series, but Little Miss Twilight knockoff can get hers for an entire movie. Fucking Hasbro.
But hey, at least we get this awesome moment.
Yep, I have to admit, it's a great start to a new movie. Welcome everybody to our little review of Legends of Everfree, brought to you by Purple Razors and Interdimensional Chickens.
Okay? From the very start, we can see some good character play with each of the girls. Even Rarity wanting Twilight to bring a dress to a camping trip.
While I disagree with this, I still love the fact that she did this, because, you know, it's Rarity. At the same time, we can clearly see that there's going to be a huge jump in animation. While the quality stays the same, it feels like the animators took a lot of liberties with artistic value this time. The opening nightmare moment alone already shows a lot of great animation with Midnight Sparkle.
So, is anyone going to check on Twilight?
Hey, are you okay?
Your friend just screamed in her sleep for some unknown character or entity to stop. Oh yeah, she's just fine.
Why don't we focus on Pinky being... Marshmallow pillows? Nova? I want one!
Well, that happened. Anyway, the start of the movie is pretty good, getting all the main points out of the way without any needless exposition. Then it goes right into probably one of the best opening songs ever. Legends of Everfree is my kind of upbeat song that really makes you want to get up and jump around. The song talks about becoming part of the legend of Camp Everfree, and being remembered for years to come.
The song is given even more value to the story when Principal Celestia brings up the camp gift, a group project where all the campers band together and make something for future campers to see, use, and enjoy. Quite literally becoming part of the camp story. It's an idea that everyone can get into. Well, except...
Even though some people thought it was a little impractical since a sundial can't be used at night.
We get it, Luna. You didn't get what you wanted. Just be glad you weren't sent to the moon. By the way, Quill, did you get your pillow?
Pinkie Pie bought them all. Oh, don't rub it in. Oh, you motherfucker! But, before the camp gift is even mentioned, we get more character play, including but not limited to, Rarity having more bags than could fit in the bus, Pinkie Pie mentioning Sunset and Twilight's past little mishaps, Sunset being a good friend with a worried Twilight, Applejack wanting to pull a Survivor Man with Rainbow Dash rightly shooting her down because in my experience farming doesn't teach you to survive, and Fluttershy wanting a nature walk with Spike...
Specifically squirrels. More specifically, so I can chase them.
Squirrel! Ah! Nova, make the big scary dogs go away. Nova?
As a sad
Hold that thought, every pony. And we're back. Right, Nova? What? It was only a little brain damage. Nothing my potions couldn't fix.
Let's just keep going. What did I miss?
Just Flash still having a thing for Twilight and failing miserably.
Oh, come on, Flash. I know you're the equivalent of Ken for Barbie, but even you can do better than this. Okay, well, where are we now?
Hi, everyone! If you could start heading to the courtyard, that would be rad!
Oh, Luna, no. Not the overly chipper camp counselor. Please, no, I hate it so much!
I'm Gloriosa Daisy, your camp director! Think of me as your friendly camp and nature guide.
I will think of you as the overly chipper idiot that's going to fuck everything up on an hourly basis because you're an idiot.
I feel like I've seen something like this in a horror movie.
And this is my brother, Timber Spruce!
Think of me as that awesome guy, who should always be invited to fun things.
And I will think of you as the major camp flirt that I will probably want to burn in hell by the end of this movie.
Sleepaway camp! That's what it reminds me of!
Never heard of that one.
Killer camp director. Tell you later. In the meantime, let's see who's rooming with whom in the tents.
Oh, who cares? The only pair we're gonna see anything of is Twilight and Sunset. Wait! Fluttershy's paired with Vinyl Scratch! Someone get to FimFiction and write something about this!
But first, our characters actually get a say in what they get to do for the week. Rainbow Dash taking full advantage of it too.
And another adorable moment by Pinky. This keeps up and I might like EG more than MLP. What? It's an opinion!
You know, I'm surprised Rarity hasn't asked for design classes or something.
Wait for it.
Me? Oh, a fashion show.
A camp tradition!
We have literally never done that.
Called it! On 2 accounts, too. What did I tell you? A chipper idiot.
Nova, wait.
What?
You haven't mentioned the most important part.
The fact that the idiot sister is letting her flirt of her brother hand out tent assignments to the girls?
No! The shipping!
Oh, come on. Like he stands a chance with Twilight anyway.
Yeah, but they're mostly blue. That's why they're named after the Latin word spherus. That means blue.
Did he just successfully flirt with Twilight?
Ship, 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 ship!
Okay, maybe not the stereotypical hotshot, but I still have the whole movie to prove he's an idiot.
Ship it like FedEx!
We get it, Quill.
I don't care! I ship it!
Quill, can we at least wait until the antagonist gets his bit?
Why? It's not like he's coming back. Spoiler alert, the whole thing with Filthy Rich is only there for motivation for the real antagonist. He shows up 3 times. Once in a flashback, once right now, and finally storming off at the end.
Probably for the best. I've always hated snobby rich characters like him. And we don't need another rage moment from me. We always see more great back and forth with AJ and Rarity.
You just know she's going to love whatever Rarity makes.
Jack all the way. And then a little bit of Sunset and Twilight, and whoa, is that new magic.
Yep, and it's not just her. The next day, everyone will start to find that they have new magic too. AJ is strong, Rarity can make magical constructs, Fluttershy can talk to animals, of course. Naturally, Dash is fast. Sunset figures out a little late, but she can read minds, and what does Pinkie Pie do again?
Hey, I have an idea. Let's give the most unpredictable character in the entire show, and possibly the history of cartoons in general, the ability to make things explode. Brilliant!
Quill Stroke likes big booms. But, really, what could possibly go wrong?
Oh, shoot. I'm all out of nails.
Oh, here you go! Here you go!
Damn it, Pinky!
In the midst of all this, we get a little more development and shipping as the team decides what they want their camp gift to be. The dock is falling apart and the girls want to build a new one, which gives AJ the chance to...
That's cool. I made mine.
And?
We'll make an absolutely perfect runway for my camp fashion show!
As well as...
See my macaroni art. I'm like the Picasso of noodles.
Oh, I ship it, this is the new OTP.
Okay, that was pretty smooth, but I think it's time for... I was gonna say meet the new villain, but... 50 Bits said she's gonna come back with a stomachache. Anyway, after Rarity's poor attempt at a scary story, seriously, even as an artist I wasn't scared, we get to finally see the new villain, Gaia Everfree. A magical beast that once claimed this land as her own and gave it to the settlers. Why, you may ask? For writer's convenience, because this is the only time we get to see Gaia Everfree. Seriously, Gaia Everfree was made by Timber to cover for the real antagonist. We never see her in any part of the movie again, which is a massive waste. Look at this character. It is the coolest thing I've ever seen. And yet, it goes completely unused for the rest of the movie after an artist went through all the painstaking trouble to make it. Such an amazing character, and you don't even use it. You don't see it at all. Dick move, Hasbro. Dick move. And then bedtime.
I had too many s'mores.
You shared with Pinkie Pie, didn't you?
I regret nothing.
Anyway, then we get...
Look at Sunset.
Good reflexes, but look at that dream. Again, why can't we get something like this for Luna? Just look at that. Just look at that dream, people.
But it would seem we forgot to mention something. How Twilight is terrified of her power, thinking that Midnight Sparkle is actually capable of taking over. Her fear of her own power makes her paranoid, thinking that everything that can't be explained is her fault, and that she is infecting her friends, causing them to get powers too, which leads to something pretty cool.
Spirit, show yourself. The great and powerful Trixie commands it.
Shut up, fan service, we're not talking about you. And Rarity, will you stop with the runway thing? It's a dock. Get over it.
Oh, yes, that's what I meant.
In the name of Brawny Buck, priorities, Rarity! But I think what Quill meant was the two new songs, Midnight and Me and Embrace the Magic.
Midnight and Me is a song that focuses on one's inner conflict, where Twilight is expressing her frustrations about her darker half, Midnight Sparkle. The song starts out daunting with a deep feeling of dread, as if she has already given up, but then quickly perks you up with a small feeling of hope before bringing you back down. Midnight and Me did a great job in showing Twilight's inner struggle and making you want to root for her. The only weakness I could possibly say it has is that it's too short, and it would have been better if it was just a little longer.
While Twilight is terrified of her magic, Sunset is eager to embrace it with her song, Embrace the Magic. This song is good in more ways than we have time to go into. The best part of it being that you don't need to know this movie to enjoy it. If taken out of context, this song could be made to talk about unwanted or unexplored talents that had previously been taken for granted. This is also only the second song that we've ever gotten from Sunset Shimmer, and it turned out really good.
And between them both, though, we get more shipping!
And actually, pretty good shipping. This is where I started to like Timber. He has thoughts, he has feelings, he has personality. He's not, well, Flash.
Hey, Flash has character.
Don't care. What I do care about, though, are all the new expressions and gestures. It was around this time that I noticed how expressive the characters are this time.
You can really see everything the characters are feeling. In some ways, it might even be better than MLP in that aspect. Ugh. I can't believe I just said that. Plus, it was just what this little shipping moment needed. Oh, they're so cute.
So what happened next?
No, not that.
No, we did that already.
Please, 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 can we do a run-through for the fashion show?
Too far.
Applejack, I was looking for you.
There we go. Surprisingly, I'm starting to like Gloriosa too. I thought she was just going to be the stupid, overly chipper camp counselor, but she's actually working really hard. She said she wanted this to be the best week at camp ever, and she's actually trying really hard to do that. So hard, I'm wondering, why has no one offered to help her yet?
Well, everyone is busy with the dock.
Yeah? Then how do they have time for this?
I kicked my beanbag into the lake.
And I'm all out of arrows.
They have no time to help their camp director, but they have all the time in the world to fuck up like 5-year-olds. Speaking of which, how old are these two? They look like teenagers. Are they even old enough to run this camp on their own? Should they have... Yeah, that.
If I were Gloriosa, I would be screaming in my head too. Hell, I'd be screaming out loud. But luckily everyone takes a break and we get more shipping!
Mine's my face.
And more Pinky.
Yep, beautiful and delicious.
Wait, there's no top to those lanterns. How are they floating?
Cartoon logic!
You mean like how Pinky can eat that many marshmallows and not die of diabetes?
Exactly, as well as...
That explains so much.
What the fuck did I just see?
something magical, Nova. Something drug-induced and magical.
But we're getting ahead of ourselves. Again.
Right. Because later on that night, Twilight decides it would be best for her to skip camp. Why? Because of the aforementioned powers for everyone. But, of course, Sunset wakes up and realizes this and goes after her like a good friend, which leads to...
What was that?
See? Sleepaway Camp!
Well, no one knows that movie. Besides, it's just Timber.
Why must you kill my dreams?
Because that dream kills people.
So, yeah. Timber is out chopping firewood at night like a creeper for his sister, and, oh, what's that falling out of his pocket there? Methinks our hotshot here might just be the antagonist himself.
To be honest, I thought so too. Especially after this.
Please, 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 can we do a...
No, not that.
Come on, Sunset. We used to date.
We really need to get these in order. Wait, did they actually mention that Flash and Sunset used to date?
Finally! Character development for Brad! But still too far ahead.
This is all too much for you. You have to let it go.
Ah, there we go.
On the surface, it really does look like Timber might be the one behind everything, maybe even working with Filthy Rich to get rid of the camp, only to be stopped by those meddling kids and their talking dog.
Luckily, the writers didn't take the 80s classic route and shook it up a little.
Instead, we learn that there really is equestrian magic in the woods, hidden in a crystal cave. Why is it there, you might ask?
Writer's convenience!
And never explained. Instead, we finally meet the real antagonist, and it's Gloriosa Daisy?
Looks like Gloriosa Daisy was behind everything weird going on in the camp, and I never saw it coming.
Neither did I, and not for reasons we thought.
Gloriosa at no point in time ever wanted to get rid of the camp. She was already losing it to Filthy Rich, and just wanted to make it the best camp session ever. Something special. But somewhere in the middle of everything, she went from using her magic to make things better to trying to fight to keep the camp.
Because of the way everything is placed and colored in the movie, you don't always know where to look. Thus, not everyone would have seen that over the course of the movie, Gloriosa was slowly coming unhinged, and finally loses it right here when she takes the last of the magical gemstones that have been granting her power over plant life.
Okay, I'm calling it right now. Those are some kind of element of harmony things, aren't they? What else could cause our loony little friend here to go through a transformation like that? Ladies and gentlemen, meet the new Gaia Everfree!
And thus the cosplayers of the world rejoiced!
That and Hasbro finally got their Buy My Toys moment.
Pre-order is now for only 4 easy payments of $19.99.
Well, that's a fair price!
Sorry, girls. I know what I need to do. But I feel like we're not on the same page. So...
Sorry, girls, but I'm just trying to make this the best week ever, so I'm going to seal you in this cave until that's done, okay? Okay.
Yeah, because that's definitely what a sane person would do. Good on you, Glory. You get a cookie and a straitjacket.
Oh, come on, Nova. What's camp without a little blood, guts, and murder?
Safe for children?
Oh, you're no fun.
And I'm never letting you babysit for me.
I'm great with kids! Ugh. Anyway, you said it yourself, Nova. Gloriosa's had a lot of pressure on her this entire time and never let anyone know.
True. She willingly bared the weight of all the concerns and needs of the campers. Watched them work hard, building something for future generations. All knowing that not only is it the last time anyone will enjoy the camp, but it's the last time she'll get to enjoy her family's land. It's no wonder she went cuckoo.
I'm really depressed. Can we talk about Rarity's fashion show for a moment?
Well...
What? Look at those clothes! She even made Applejack something I would wear.
Okay, yes, she actually did a good job. And look! No gems! No sparklies! You've been Verity for the win!
All goes well until...
Attention, campers!
The sad part is, Gloriosa isn't like any other villain we've seen in EG or MLP. She's not being selfish. Yes, she wants to keep her camp, but the only reason she started any of this was for the campers, so that more people could come and share in the wonders of Camp Everfree. The problem is, somewhere along the line, she went from trying to make this the best last go possible to... Exactly, Pinky. And then we get another short but amazing song. Stand for Everfree is a song that I've listened to so many times, it's stuck in my head.
This song is saying a lot more than just, hey, let's protect the camp. It gives more of the impression that Gloriosa is fully ready to go to war with whoever comes to stop her. It's also at this point that we fully realize that she's lost her ever-loving mind. And whether it was because of the magic or the stress, every move she makes throughout the song reinforces that fact. If taken out of context, this song could easily be considered a song that would be sung by a soldier talking about a military base.
At this point, you can't help but feel sorry for her. I say again, she's lost her mind, or rather has willingly given it up to do what she thinks is right. And worst of all, her brother has to stand there and watch his sister go mad, unable to do anything to stop her.
And what are the girls doing during all of this?
Why do these kinds of things always happen to us?
Because Destiny is a bitch. So, what are you gonna do?
Save the day! I only wish we had time to make superhero capes!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure capes aren't going to save the day.
Knock it!
But finally, the girls get to work, and, well, it doesn't go as planned.
By embracing their new magic, the girls are able to pony up, but even with that, none of their powers can help with plants that can be regrown in seconds.
Meanwhile, back in the cave, why can they do so much with Dog Spike, but they can't do anything with Dragon Spike?
Who cares? Give that dog a biscuit.
And finally, Twilight has no choice but to use her magic. That, or risk her friends being imprisoned in camp, and, well... yeah, let's not go with that.
Meanwhile, back at the camp...
But I just don't know that I'm quite ready to give up my weekly trips to the spa. To the spa?
Oh no.
Don't worry, I got this! Huzzah! Ooh! Ah!
Well, what made you think that was a good idea?
I don't know, but I don't got this.
From what I know about fighting and tactics, there's no possible way the girls can stop Gloriosa. Their powers can't stop Vines, and she's too far gone to be reasoned with. In other words, they're screwed. Until Twilight comes in with her telekinesis. With this power, Twilight can rip through the vines and get to Gloriosa, but her fear keeps holding her back. The only reason she has the courage to do anything is because of... wait, did Sunset just pony up? Is she an element of harmony now? In this world? In the other world? What element is she? So many questions!
Actually, she first ponied up in the second movie.
I know, but what's her element? If there is an element, how can she do this? Explain! Questions! Hasbro!
I don't know. We probably won't get to find out. They're all together, so everything is probably about to end with a touchy-feely speech, right?
Well, that didn't turn out so well.
No time for another way out. Twilight has to take full control or everyone is screwed.
For a moment, I thought they were actually going to bring out Midnight Sparkle here. Do a little scene with her, maybe even a fight. But no, they crushed my dreams. Twilight finally realizes that Midnight Sparkle is nothing more than a memory, a figment of her imagination. And then, well... Fuck your rules, I have magic!
And now we finally get to see what these new elements of harmony will do with the main 7, and we get...
What? What? That's it? That's your climax? Rainbow sparkles, buy my toys? That's what you finish it with? You stupid motherfuckers! You just ruined what could have been the best part of the movie! For what? 40 seconds of advertisement! You know what? Quill, why are you so quiet?
Hold that thought.
Quill, what do you... Quill, wait, not the channel!
Are you fucking kidding me? Fucking magical girls! That's all this was leading up
wait,
to.
no, hold on, not the... Quill, not the couch!
My VHSs!
My
Not
table!
this shit! I have to sit there and go through this?
Quill,
I'd rather
wait, no!
watch
Come on! I just rebuilt all that! And now you... Damn you, Hasbro! Great. See what you do, Hasbro? First you make little Peggycorns cry, and then you make them rage quit and destroy my shit!
It was mine to begin with.
And I built it.
I know Hasbro needs to get their advertising in, but come on! I thought this was Equestria Girls, not Sailor Moon!
Well, I have to admit, the transformation scene was pretty cool. The new costumes are far from it, though. This is just a gaudy repeat of Rainbow Power. I would prefer the capes!
Well, the costumes aren't that bad.
No, I guess not. But still, this has got to be the worst way to do them. The costumes make everyone look poofy, like they're going to some 80s dance. On top of that, their wings aren't even wings anymore. They're that crystal crap.
And just look at Sunset. She looks like a band conductor. The fuck, Hasbro?
Well, let's just finish this before you destroy what's left of the channel.
Fine. In the end, everyone goes free, no harm done, and Gloriosa accepts that she's losing the camp until...
No, it's not.
Wait, are they finally gonna do something? Other than watch? At long last?
Nope. Instead, we get a montage of the girls using their new powers to set up a fundraising party overnight to raise money for the camp, inviting all the old campers to save the day.
The montage includes, but is not limited to, Pinkie Pie exploding cupcakes in her face, and Applejack, well, what would you call that?
Huh. The best way to demasculate every male character in the show. I'm actually feeling better now. But back to the movie. We get to have one last glance at the best ship ever, and oh my Celestia. Are they going to?
Oh, sorry.
Damn it, Gloriosa! First you go all magical and crazy on us, and then you wreck a perfectly sweet moment. What is wrong with you?
Well, I guess that's it. Nothing left to say or do, right?
Where did the magic that hit this cave come from?
Did she actually question where the magic came from?
Finally! No mindless acceptance! Someone actually questions the presence of magic.
While I wish they hadn't replaced what could have been the most amazing climax with 45 seconds of advertisement, I have to admit, this was a good movie. I liked the idea, and the end resulted in more questions than answers, tying it more to the MLP world than previously. Will, what do you think?
I
didn't hear you.
I actually enjoyed everything in the movie, even the magical girl part. The songs were great, the plot was something that I really didn't expect, and it was a joy to watch with plenty of lighthearted moments.
Was that so hard? However, I feel that Hasbro wasted a valuable opportunity here. The movie could have been better, longer even, and still had the advertisement that they needed. But even worse, imagine if instead of a movie, this was a mini-series. An entire series about following the girls through camp, discovering the power separately and over time, learning to control them and investigating what was going on.
I agree. Plus, they could probably have done better with the magical girl design than what we have here. Hell, one trip to DeviantArt and I could find better designs. Not to mention, they could have done a lot more with Filthy Rich without disrupting the set story.
I'm feeling for this movie a lot of what I felt for Times They Are Changeling. I can appreciate what it is, but I'm very disappointed in what it could have been, and what it's not. But hey, the story is over and the girls can finally enjoy the fruits of their labor. Why? Why would you do this, Pinky?
Oh, come on, Pinkie Pie!
You were so good throughout the movie. You did so many adorable things. And now...
I feel you, Rarity. I feel you.
You know what? You know what? It's over. We're done. Let's go. We've raged enough. I'm just gonna put this up and walk away. Good day, ponies.
Yeah, you're right. I'm Quill Stroke.
I'm Nova Arts.
Signing out.
Goodbye, everybody.
That took a lot more out of me than I thought.
Yeah, that was a hard review.
I think I should just go to bed. Fuck the whole Limbo. Oh, Nova?
Yes?
Does it feel like our review was a little all over the place?
Well, I'm sorry for trying so hard, Quill. You know, I've got work to go to. I had a test during this review. I had a project for class, and I was working on my art. I helped you with commissions. I'm trying my best, Quill. I'm trying my...
Are you okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm alright. I'll live.
O great magical ceiling chicken, bless thy paltry form. Hast thou returned to bless our cinematic masterpiece with thy magic feathers?
Yeah. I just wanted the DVD back. Can I have it back now? Give it here.
Oh,